welcome to round 5 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of December 5th. I'm Nicole Lairdix, and I'm here with Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
And Terry Morrow.
Hello.
Today we're taking a break from talking and complaining and obsessing, and instead shouting out things that other people are doing we think you'll find as useful or enjoyable as we do. We call this our Roundabout Roundup. So I'm going to shout out an airline that I've actually never flown before until last night. So in all my years of traveling on a variety of different airlines, I've never ever been on American Airlines. So last night was my inaugural voyage. And I have to say I was very impressed. The plane was nice. It was the space, it was not cramped. The airline, the flight staff were friendly. It was just a comfortable experience, and other than the landing, but that was through no fault of their own. And things were very efficient, and in terms of how smooth flying can be these days,
Right.
From start to finish, this was a pleasant experience, and I didn't feel like I was, it was just a very pleasant, comfortable experience. So thank you, American Airlines, for not making me suffer. So how about you, Catherine? What do you have this week?
Well, I am going to shout out another hair care product. This is like the third or fourth one I've done. So a couple months ago, I said to my daughter, what I need is something to spray on my hair, when I'm not going to wash it, to sort of perk up the waves, right? Because if I wash it and then I let it air dry and it's pretty wavy, and then I don't wash it again for another day or two at least, and it starts to wilt and it gets this weird, it doesn't look nice wavy, it looks weird wavy after a few days. So I needed something to try to just perk it up. And she's like, okay, I'll research that. And she came back a few days later and said, I don't know, I can't find anything. And then weeks later, I'm just strolling through the supermarket and I somehow spotted, amidst all the other stuff, a curl refresher spray from Garnier Fructis. So, a real high-end brand there. But, it works pretty well. You just spray it on whenever you need. It's sort of it's the same idea as a dry shampoo where you use it to extend the time between washes. But instead it's not dry. It's a spray. Oh. And actually, in looking to find the link to it to share with you all today, I found that there are others, even from this same brand, they have a couple other different, this is the curl spray with water, and then they have the milk spray. Ooh. So presumably it is not actual cow's milk that they're squirting on your head.
It goes sour. People
that would not smell good. So anyway, it's out there, and I'm sure there's fancier brands that have more expensive versions, but this is something that you can grab at the supermarket or the drugstore or Target or whatever, and give a little spritz and you're good to go. So
awesome.
That is my shout out.
Terry, what have you got?
Terry's Instagram Minute. We talked earlier this week about those reels on Facebook and Instagram that you can just watch one right after the other and sort of fall into a rabbit hole of. And in my doing so, I discovered this guy, I think it's pronounced Coach Lisle. It's Coach Lisle Lisle on Instagram. And they had these little videos of guys sitting on a dock telling dad jokes. Bad, but hilarious dad jokes. And I really enjoyed that. So I looked him up on Instagram and started following him. And he has, in addition to the little videos, he does dad jokes on a blackboard. He does dad jokes on a paper towel where the answer gets revealed. Tons of dad jokes. So if you need in your life just some corny humor every now and then, I urge you to follow him. I'll share a couple that were in a little video today. Okay, my wife accused me of stealing her thesaurus. Not only was I shocked, I was appalled, aghast, and dismayed. Or my wife asked if I've seen the dog bowl. I said I never knew he did. So along those lines,
Yes.
I lost my mood ring the other day. I don't know how I feel about it. So this is the sort of humor you will be getting delivered. And it's a little bright spot in my day whenever I see one of his things pop up. So I think he's a softball and baseball coach, and he also does like motivational speaking and stuff like that. But I am there for the corny jokes because, sometimes you just got to laugh.
Yeah.
And also because I can tell them to my husband and he laughs. So that's... Not often do the things I find funny are the things he finds funny. But we can share these dad jokes and laugh together. So thank you, Coach. Excellent.
Nice.
And that's it for another week of Parenting Roundabout. If you missed any of our earlier episodes this week, look them up on Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts to hear what we have to say about our kids' skills, bad habits, and dream jobs. You can also find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there on our Facebook page or on Twitter, or you'll find us at Roundabout Chat. And please visit our Amazon shop at amazon.com/shop/mamitude, where you can find links to a lot of the things we talk about. Have a great weekend and see you back here on Monday.